What's up? Welcome back. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Coming back to Lisa on her fourth single from her new upcoming album, Born Again, featuring Doja Cat and Ray. We have done two of those singles. We've done New Woman and Rockstar.
Yeah, I think I personally liked Rockstar better.
Yeah, so we were familiar with, Lisa's new material, and it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. Don't know what to expect on this one with two features. And I've never heard Ray before as well, British artist. So this is going to be new for me for Lisa. Never heard the song, and new hearing Ray for the first time. I haven't heard much of Doja Cat, but I have heard some of her stuff.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Doja Cat, like who it is, but I haven't listened to a lot of her music. Ray, I only know who that is because of some viral TikTok sounds, but I've never sat down and actually listened to her music. So
got it. So she may have been featured in some of your reels or something.
I don't think I ended up using it, but when there's those repeated trending sounds,
you're trying to pick
and you
one,
hear it 50 times. Yeah.
Well, I think Lisa's fallen into that mold as well now.
Yes.
Trending sounds on TikTok, I imagine, because she's been blowing up on YouTube. So we had to check this one out. If you enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. All right, let's check out Born Again. Clock went backwards into a new woman who embraces her freedom to become the person she desires to be.
If you try just a little more times, what would have made you a believer? Would it show you what it's like every single night? In the car top down like shades on, and I just broke up with my man like one X in the passenger seat, cause I'm done. Down, rude boy, get your foot up on my dash. Got all the receipts to my business, moving a little bit of heartbreak. A little bit of how could you do that? A little bit of talking out your ass. A little bit of look at what you had but could not hold, and that's on you, baby. Too bad. I'm about to make it hurt as I vroom vroom. Ice cold, how I leave you alone, but please tell your mother I'ma miss her. So if you try just a little more time, I would have made you a believer. Would have told you I was like
Okay.
to be born again, baby, to be born again. You stayed just a little few nights. I could have made you pray to Jesus when he showed you to the light. Every single night. To be born again, baby, to be born again. Non-believer, you bitten from the fruit but can't give back. Nice to leave ya, but I would be a fool not to ask. Do your words and gospel to you now? Keeping you strong, choosing to carry on after one. Too many lies would be wrong. So
Set your pop tags on my shopping spree. Stay mad when I show them all the long receipts. They laugh at you.
Lots of religious imagery going on here. Obviously, born again Christian theme, born again. We're seeing this visual. She did mention being in born again aspect in the chorus, and then relating it to seeing the light and Jesus. Obviously, I think it's a double in the sense of we're talking about a relationship here.
Yeah.
And, it's interesting though, because the images, the clock going backwards, the text in the beginning about being a new woman, because it's kind of almost a triple in a sense, because it's they're talking about themselves, and then they're talking about the relationship and the person that could have been born again with them, and then also the religious
Side of
aspect
things.
as well.
Yeah, lots of layers to
So there's lots of layers, and I really like this beat. Actually, the production on it is fire.
I do as well.
Really it's not just a straightforward simple production. There's a lot of stop starts that I find are great in terms of the layering. I love the string usage as well, and even the layering and diversity in some of the vocals that we're already getting is pretty cool. Between who's singing,
Yeah, layering it over top of each other.
Yeah. So really, really creative. Was not expecting this at all. I was thinking a little more, for a single especially, it might be a little more straightforward cookie cutter, but that's definitely not the case on this one.
Yeah, no, but I do really enjoy the beat. I feel like it's very upbeat and kind of gets you in the groove, but I do feel like the vocal, I was expecting the vocal to be more of just a straightforward kind of pop. song, but I feel like there is more diversity to this. I would definitely be interested to listen to this with the lyrics specifically though, because I feel like I'm just picking up bits and pieces of it, because it's a lot to take in at once. So
yeah, and it's pretty crazy. Lisa, like we're accustomed to rapping Lisa.
Yeah. I mean, she's just so diverse, right? Like she's really shown as she's moved into her solo career how many like different angles she can crush it in, right?
Well, let's see where else we go.
Non-believer, you pretend from the boot, but can't give back. Nice to leave ya, but I would be a fool not to ask. Do your words and gospel to you now?
Gospel.
Keeping you strong, choosing to carry on after one. Too many lies would be wrong. So set your pop tags on my shopping spree. Stay mad when I show them all the long receipts. They laugh at you, crash out like a comedy. I can't be a sugar mom, get a job for me, sick. Well, let go, let me live happily forever after more. I hope you learned something from a little fiasco. You played the game smart, letting little me pass go. If you try just a little
Monopoly.
more time, so what? I made you a believer. Would it show you what it's like? Every single night to be born again, baby, to be born again. If you stay just another few nights, I could have made you greater, Jesus. Would have sold you to the light. Every single night to be born again, baby, to be
Season
born
like the
again.
cinnamon away. I'm getting rid of him. I'm only gonna make you need religion at the minimum. And I'ma do it diligent. I'm looking for a synonym. I'm trying to find out words to tell him I ain't even feeling this. That love I'll never be deficient in. But see, you could wake up and take me like a vitamin. I learned the hard way to let go now and save my soul.
You try just a little more time, so what? I made you a believer. Would it show you what it's like? Every single night to be born again, baby, to be born again. You stay just a little few nights. I could have made you pray to Jesus. Would have showed you to the light. Every single night to be born again, baby, to be born again, to be born again, baby,
Nice.
to be born again, to be born again, baby, to be born again, to be born, oh baby, baby, to be born again, to be born again, baby, to be born again.
Yeah, there was so much religious imagery in that. Obviously, even the beginning, because I remember they were all black, wearing all black, right? And at the end, they were wearing all white. So the born again idea, right? The death of the blackness, and then the born again of the whites clothing at the end, right? And also interesting the dynamic that they had of like I mean, Doja Cat was going above and beyond on the knight in shining armor.
Yeah.
But it's showcasing kind of the warrior aspect, I guess, as well as being born again, in that these experiences have hardened you to some degree.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of layers in it, which I do like. And like I said, the vocals, even, further as we went along in the song, there was so much diversity in it. Really impressed with Lisa. I think, Doja Cat, she had some bars in there as well. The Monopoly line at the end. And then Ray as well. She, had a nice little switch up in there in the song, which, added it kept the energy to the song, but it gave you a little break before we jumped back into that explosion coming back to Lisa. So I thought that was great.
I liked her part. I thought her vocal was also a little bit diverse. Like usually when people are from the UK, you can't tell that they have an accent when they sing, but to her, I did hear a little bit of one. So that was interesting. And I feel like overall, like the three of their vocals together brought a lot of diversity and depth to the song because they all sound so different.
Yeah. And so like, again, like the born again idea in the chorus of, I think like you could probably say it was also sexually charged to some degree, because she's saying make you born again every single night.
Yeah.
Right. And make you a believer. So like, I guess a part of me was initially like defensive with that because I'm wearing a cross on my chest, right? So, and
I think we both are right now.
yeah. So, pray to Jesus, that idea, right? And initially I'm like, do I like that? Do I love that? I don't know. But then I'm like, you know what? Like, so many people are just going to be listening to this and hear make you a believer, born again, the religious imagery, pray to Jesus. And I'm like, you know what? Like, people that are going to be listening to this, they're going to hear the word Jesus. They're going to hear born again. They're going to hear pray, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they're probably not going to dive as deep into it as we are.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't think it was intended to be malicious in any way. But I think, like I said, sometimes you just see that idea, take somebody taking that perspective, and it's like, well, you're talking about sex and Jesus. Does it really go together as well? But I just want to finish with it's kind of that cliche of like, say somebody is having sex and you get to an orgasm, and it's like, you could be saying, oh God, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what somebody is saying, like, oh my God, right? Like, and that's the idea of, seeing the light. So I think that's the double there. So like I said, I'm just giving you my perspective as initially when I'm listening to the lyrics and trying to take it all in, I'm like, oh, where are they going with this? Is that like a good idea? But I think at the end I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. I get what you guys were doing and I liked it. So
yeah, well, also you have the imagery of her with the tree and the apple, right? Which is also representation, like a representation of, exactly. And like temptation and like that whole story in the Bible, right? And the whole thing is about like being tempted and giving into temptation, which could also theoretically be used when we're talking about, like you said, like the sexual innuendos there. So,
but like I said, most people that listen to this are not going to go this deep, and they're not going to be like, what are they trying to put together here? But I think for people like us that do like really appreciate the artistry when people put a lot of work into this, and I really appreciate these layers. That's why I like breaking it down and looking at it, like, what are you guys doing with this? And deciphering what I do really like about it. So I do enjoy the creativity. And most people though that listen to this are going to be like, oh yeah, it's just cool. It sounds
catchy,
great. So I'm going to put it on my TikTok reel or whatever. Right. And it is that as well. I don't know how well this is doing on the charts, but I imagine it is doing quite well. So I liked it. Hit that thumbs up button down below if you guys liked checking this out with us. Make sure you subscribe. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching.